Deep in the heart of the Whispering Woods, where sunlight dappled through a thick canopy of leaves, lived two inseparable monkeys, Pip and Squeak. Pip was the bold one, always swinging just a little higher, leaping just a little farther. Squeak, on the other hand, preferred the safety of the lower branches, his cautious eyes always scanning for trouble. Their days were filled with the sweet taste of mangoes, playful chases through the vines, and the familiar symphony of the jungle. One sunny afternoon, while searching for the juiciest berries, they wandered into a part of the woods they'd never seen before. The air was still, and the usual chatter of the jungle seemed to have faded away. Suddenly, a rustling sound came from a thicket of ferns. Pip froze mid-swing, and Squeak ducked behind a large tree trunk, his heart pounding like a drum. Out from the ferns tumbled a small, fluffy creature with golden fur and big, clumsy paws. It let out a tiny, squeaky roar, a lion cub. Panic seized the two friends. Stories of the mighty kings of the jungle were whispered among the smaller animals. Tales of sharp claws and powerful roars that could shake the very ground. Without a second thought, Pip and Squeak scrambled up the nearest tree, their fear sending them to the highest, thinnest branches. They watched from their perch as the little cub looked up at them, its head tilted in confusion. It didn't look scary, in fact it looked a bit lonely. It pawed at a fallen leaf, batted at a butterfly, and then let out another small, hopeful roar that sounded more like a kitten's meow. Squeak peeked from behind a leaf. "Pip," he whispered. "He doesn't look very fierce." Pip, ever the adventurer, watched the cub's playful antics. He saw not a fearsome predator but a small animal, just like them, who seemed to want a friend. A new feeling began to replace his fear. Curiosity. He slowly began to climb down, branch by branch, ignoring Squeak's worried chirps. "Be careful, Pip!" Squeak called out. Pip reached the bottom and stood a safe distance away. The lion cub's eyes lit up. It bounded forward, not with a pounce, but with a clumsy, playful hop, and nudged a round, smooth stone towards Pip's feet. It was an invitation to play. A smile spread across Pip's face. He gently rolled the stone back. Seeing that his friend was safe, Squeak cautiously made his way down the tree. Soon, all three of them were chasing each other around the clearing, their laughter and playful growls echoing through the quiet woods. They taught the cub, whom they named Leo, how to swing on the low-hanging vines, and he showed them the best sunny spots for a warm afternoon nap. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, a loud, thunderous roar echoed through the woods. This one was not small or playful. Leo's ears perked up and he ran towards the sound. A moment later, a magnificent lioness appeared. Pip and Squeak froze, their earlier fear returning. But the lioness simply nuzzled her cub, her gaze softening as she looked at the two little monkeys. She seemed to understand. She gave a gentle nod, a silent thank you for keeping her son company, before leading Leo away. From that day on, Pip and Squeak were no longer afraid of the unknown parts of the forest. They learned that sometimes, the things we fear the most are just things we don't understand. Their fear had hidden an opportunity, a chance to make a new and unlikely friend. The Whispering Woods felt bigger and more wonderful than ever before, not a place of hidden dangers, but a world full of possible friendships waiting to be discovered. And every now and then, they would hear a familiar playful roar in the distance, and they would smile, knowing their friend Leo was nearby. Thanks for watching our story today. If you enjoyed the adventures of Pip, Squeak, and Leo, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more wonderful tales from the heart of the jungle. We'll see you next time.